Draymond, you see when you came out there early in the fourth, it looked like you had a little limp, and you went back into the tunnel. Everything okay? Did you have to check something out there?
Yeah, no, I just knocked my knee on the floor. It's a little bruised, but nothing major. It's cool. First couple times up and down the court, it was a little sore. But then once I got up and down a couple times, it was fine.
Steve talked about how he felt the main issue was just the offensive rebounding for the Kings that fueled their run. What did you see from that, and what adjustments do you guys have to make to limit that?
Just got to find a body and box out. What that's going to boil down to is who wants the ball more. So, keep dribble penetration in front of you that allow you to keep your shell intact and stay in a good rebounding position. But overall, I thought our defense was good. We just need to clean that up.
Andrew was obviously productive, especially after 2 months out. What about the way he played gives you encouragement that, going forward?
He was super aggressive, and the fact that he was aggressive, you could live with that. He missed some shots, that we know he'll make, and that comes with getting your legs back underneath you. But to enter into a playoff game after 2.5 months of not playing an NBA game was big, and he'll continue to get better for us.
Obviously, it's after a loss, but what does having that kind of Andrew Wiggins mean to you for the rest of these playoffs?
It's huge. Obviously, he's our go-to guy when we need stops on the defensive end as far as guarding the other team's best player. So as he continues to get, his legs underneath him, we know, he'll continue to get better and better on that end. And then, Wiggs brings something to our team that, no one else does. The way he can create shots for himself and his athletic ability, putting pressure on the defense is big. So great to have him back. It's been a while, and he changes, the dynamic of this team. So it's really big that we got him back for, this run.
Draymond, that fourth quarter was a lot of fire both ways going. What do you think of just the way it went of the fourth and how it ended, and what the Kings were able to do and kind of holding you guys off?
I think they did good. They got the win. We'd like to not see foul, called there. It's a physical game. It's been physical the whole time, but that's not why we lost the game. They made plays down the stretch. They got to the free throw line, and, we missed a couple shots that we'll make.
I don't know if you've been asked about Fox yet. What do you need to do better, you guys collectively, on him?
We got to go watch the film and figure it out. Figure out our coverage. He was able to get downhill quite a bit and get some easy ones, and then once he got the easy ones, his threes started falling. So when you got a dynamic player like that, once you see the ball go in a few times and you get the looks that you want, then, whereas he's not as strong of a three-pointer as he is getting to the hole, I think, but it doesn't matter, because, like I said, when you score the ball as good as De'Aaron Fox does and you see a couple go in, it don't matter where they're from. Everything, the rim starts to look bigger and everything else looks easy. So got to go back to the film and figure out, our coverages, and then also just take on the matchup. I think he got off on just about everybody who was on him, and so just got to take the matchup and, take the matchup personal.
Dre, how did you feel about the atmosphere in this building tonight?
It was a great atmosphere, man. It was fun atmosphere to play in. And also, what you expect. This is an organization, a city that has not seen playoff basketball in 16 years. You expect that atmosphere, and it was loud. They were able to feed off the crowd, and, I think we also handled the crowd as well. But, we're used to playing in hostile environments, and this was a fun one to play in for sure.
One more Wiggins question, Draymond. The fact that he took those shots, even if he didn't make them, particularly the last one, does that tell you something? And was this how he was playing in the scrimmages we were hearing so much positivity about?
Probably even better in the scrimmages. He didn't miss a shot in the scrimmage, so he's been incredible in the scrimmages, and, he was good tonight. Like I said, there's a couple of the shots that he normally makes didn't fall. I'm living with those, and knowing, how well he can score the basketball. So he'll keep shooting them, and they'll go in. And, you know, he get those looks and continue to get those looks and continue to be aggressive the way he was. I like our chances.
14 free throws for Malik Monk. Just how killer was that aspect of the game?
Yeah, we got to stop Malik from getting downhill. You know, he got downhill quite a bit, put a lot of pressure on our defense. You know, we talked a lot about him as a three-point shooter. And he got to the cup, and he had some good finishes. He got to the free throw line, knocked free throws down, 14 for 14. So, you know, obviously we could do a much better job on him, and we will.
What's your thoughts on Trey Lyles? He came in and he was really impactful with some big shots too.
Yeah, Trey played a good game. He was him and Malik off the bench was the reason they won the game. So, you know, you got to match their energy, match their force. Try not to